Well, hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. Brian here. Today we're going to be setting up our saltwater mixing station, and this right here is the utility pumps to keep mixing our salt water to keep it fresh. I chose the Sicce Ultra Zero utility pump because it has a 3/4 inch outlet threaded, so I can just I'm gonna plan on putting a 3/4 inch union on there, and then get some PVC pipe on there with some 45 or 90 degree elbows going in different directions to kind of make that whirlwind effect into our saltwater bucket to keep mixing it. So this pump is really nice. It says it's up to 793 gallons per hour, which is a lot, and that's what I want because it's going to be going in a 32 gallon brute trash can. And I tried mixing it with a couple of wave maker power heads I had laying around, and it didn't mix very well or as fast enough as I want, and there was a crystal still at the bottom. So I definitely wanted something more heavy duty, and I think this is it to get our salt water mixed. You can also use it to drain tanks, sumps, what have you. So I can actually use this to pump salt water from the root trash can all the way to my tank if I so desire. This is going to be set up in my garage. Also, another thing to note, it does have a 10.2 foot head height. And just as it says on this box here, it can go all the way down to 2 millimeters. Now that's pretty low to me, and that's what I think is going to be very useful, especially for pumping salt water out, because it'll pump at the bottom versus the top like most return pumps have it set up. I think we should take a look inside. All right, here it is. It's not too big or crazy bulky. Comes with a manual. Has a decently long cord as well, which is very important, so you're not trying to be right up on some outlets, but where ours is set up is going to be an outlet right next to it. So you can see where it sucks in at the bottom here. I really like this design. It's so unique and helpful. So there's our threaded 3/4 inch. It's not too heavy either. Looks very durable, feels durable. It even gives you some examples on the box here. You can drain, it shows tanks, aquariums, your pool, if you need to use it for a pool. You can use it to drain a sink in case you get a flood. You can even use it as a pump to feed a waterfall in your fountain if you have one of those, or in like your fish pond or something. It looks like you can even use it in a barrel type to water your garden. So this is not just an aquarium application. This pump is legit a utility pump that you can use for any type of application where you need to pump water or move water from point A to point B. And as always, it comes with a 2-year guarantee warranty, which is good to have. So this tells you that this company backs up their product, and I like it already. So let's take a look at our mixing station. Just right over here. We got our brute trash can. So it's pretty perfect because I can have it, sure, you know, this is a little deeper, whatever, but I'm going to place it right here in the middle. Just like so. And then right above we'll have it plugged in. So it's perfect. And I can just keep my old bucket of salt here, and then just keep adding water in here as needed, and salt. So I decided to set this up because I kept getting tired of doing 5-gallon buckets at a time of water. Lugging it from upstairs to downstairs, you know, just every week. This way I can just scoop in some water. I can tap into the salt water as needed, or I can hook a hose up to this and then I can have it pumped to the tank or into a bucket and then carry it from the garage to the tank, which is like right in there, versus all the way upstairs and downstairs. Now, of course, if you have the capability or means to, you can set up an RODI water maker, run a line all the way out here, and then you can hook up a float valve system to where it'll shut off at a certain amount, so it'll always have, you know, water in here. You just got to keep checking on your salinity. All right, so I wanted to show you what I did. I went to the local hardware store, and I wanted ideally a Union attached to this, but they didn't have any in stock. It was a small local one. I didn't feel like driving all the way 30 minutes into town. So what I found was a female 3/4 inch threaded end to a slip end. And I just put pipe in here, put a T, put some more pipe, and I got a 45-degree elbow on there. That's all they had as well. I was looking for 90-degree, but it should work. It just, I have them going in the opposite direction to make kind of like a circular stirring motion. But I think this will work. Let's fill it up and see how it runs. All right, there's 6 gallons. I think we should plug this bad boy in and see what we got. I think it works pretty well. There. So it is a little noisy on the trash can, but that might go away with more water, and I think it will work better with 90-degree PVC pipe ends, but that's all I got to work with now. I didn't glue anything in place, so I can always swap them out if needed. Yeah, 90 degrees will give it the extra angle to push and whatnot. But let's see how well it mixes salt when we get it full. So I just put 19 gallons in here. That way it's underneath the water and we can see it mixing in. Let's plug it in. Well, it is a bit noisy, but I think that's due to it being on plastic, so it's kind of vibrating. But being in the garage, it doesn't matter to me. Let it run for a little bit so it can get the circular motion of mixing salt. I can kind of see it a little bit already, moving and pushing water. Now it's not like super fast or anything. Let's sprinkle some salt in there and see what happens. I'd say it's moving. I say it'll do the job. I think this would be a lot easier to keep this salt water mixed out here instead of just doing 5-gallon buckets up and down the stairs. Yeah, I think it'll do the job. This tropic marin salt's pretty good too. Just a little bit salt down there. It's not really focusing, but you can see a little bit of salt residue right down there. But over time, that'll get mixed up. But hey, it's mixing salt water. It's doing what I needed to do for now. I say we got our saltwater mixing station up and running. All right, yeah. Well guys, if you enjoyed this video and you like my saltwater mixing station that I set up, hit that like button, give me the thumbs up. And if you really enjoyed it, hit the subscribe button. And check out my other videos. Saltfish TV, out. So guys, I was just thinking as I'm putting salt in this bucket, when you make extra salt water in your trash can or your mixing station, whatever it may be, do you leave the pump on, like always? Or do you turn it off when it's done mixing? If you turn it off and it's extra water that you're not using, will it go bad? Or how long does it stay fresh? If you know any of those answers, or just chime in, what you do, leave it on, leave it off. I want to pick your brain a little bit. Put it down in the comment section down below, and just let me know. Let's converse.